Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. And it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with and in the truth. Love, it always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot, and I will never stop being love, and I'll explain why. The whole purpose of what these witches and warlocks do, that run the government, uh, is to steal the power created by love of divine people. And they do anything they can to try to frustrate you in order to stop you from loving and being in your loving energy. But the thing about it is, I'll explain why they will never end. Because the things that these witches and warlocks desire is power, uh, great wealth by their definition. The things, popularity, status, fake love, all of the things that they desire, you know, are outside external things that are false and fake to build them up, to validate them, to make them feel alive, to make them feel important, to give them energy that doesn't replace love, but something that they can feel so they don't just feel numb and empty as they actually are. You understand me? These witches and warlocks think that they can cause you to become angry by intervening in your love life, intervening in your family relationships with your children, your finances, every aspect of your life. If they can incite anger inside of you, it will weaken you spiritually, and they think they'll be able to overcome you and take your power. But I want to, and I'm not even prepared to come on, but I'm going to pull these cards because I don't care. When I tell you I'm as real as it can get, it is what it is. I'm not prepared fully to come on, but I said I want to come on anyway because the simple fact, I'm just going to go with the flow. That's not, life doesn't work to a clock like how man has it. People were very critical of Lauryn Hill and how she was operating with her music career and everything. But life really doesn't work lined up to, a European clock. When I feel the spirit and I feel moved to speak, I'm going to speak because somebody might need to hear what I have to say today. Somebody might need to be encouraged that can resonate with even what I'm going through. Because if you look right now, the world is crazy. And there are a lot of things that are shifting and changing, a lot of institutions and laws and things that we had in place in the past that would give you the illusion of protection, the illusion of freedom, the illusion you would get justice, the illusion that you were safe. Those foundations are going away. And the only thing you're going to have left to hold on to is God. God as how God is to you, however you define God. Whether it be being in alignment with the universe, embodying empathy and compassion, being in alignment and connected to your intuition enough to know that regardless of what anyone is doing to you, it's going to be okay. You're going to find a way. So I'm just going to tell you all real quick. I've been gone for the past few days because my container, I had a 40-foot container that just arrived here a little while ago, but it was in customs in the country I'm in. And, I had to take care of some things in order to get my container cleared to unload and get my furniture. I have everything now. But during that process, I just made a post on, me being a seer, I'm blessed enough to know who the people are that are attacking me. A lot of you all are targeted and attacked by invisible hands by these cowards. You understand? These cowards that attack a lot of your lives are behind computers, are in your neighborhood. They're hiding in apartments. They're squatters. They're in your local government, and you can't directly point them out because you just don't know. Even though you can sense it and you know things are being done. But I'm blessed enough to know the names and the faces and know exactly the people working in the government. I know where they work, which institutions they work for. I have all that information. So I can expose them, which further lets me know that the government is no more in America. And the reason I said the government is no more is because on my post that I just did before I came on, Francis Severin Foso, okay, he works different jobs in Atlanta, Georgia, but his real job is a warlock. He works for the United States government. He does death spells on targeted people, high priestess and whatnot, okay? So he might work different jobs as a poser, but in actuality, it's to get close enough to whoever he's targeting to do a death spell on. He works for the United States government. Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia. I think I put her address up there before. She also works for the United States government. She's a prostitute. Okay. This is a kitchen witch with a low IQ, by the way. Both of them work together. They're part of the same cult, okay? And they work with the FBI in Georgia and the local government and the mayor because Georgia is nothing but one big cult. I assure you, Georgia is nothing but one big cult, okay? And either you're in that cult or you're not. If you're not a part of that cult, then for the most part, you're going to have a hard time getting any kind of justice at all if you're not a part of them. And that's why they're having a whole hard time running anything or getting things done because it's so damn corrupt in Georgia because of this cult. Now, the two of them, I reported to the FBI, and they sent, when I was in Georgia, I reported both of them to the FBI. And of course, I pulled cards on the FBI. And it turns out, when I found out, all of them work together. Do you understand? So this is why, I want to encourage anybody that because of your spiritual gifts, abilities, and power, and these lazy ass witches and warlocks that just do witchcraft, but they're not born inclined, or the only thing they know how to do is pop their pussy or pop their bussy. Francis Severin Foso. The bussy is the male pussy. That's the asshole of the man. Okay. The only thing they know how to do is pop their bussy and pussy and do witchcraft. Okay, low level witchcraft. And what they do is they do that witchcraft on gifted people, high priestesses and high priests that have the real power, that were born with natural gifts and abilities. And they think that if they can energy harvest from you or do spell work, these people are given access to your bank account. They're given access. I told y'all about Intuitive Goddess 333 Latoya, the tarot card. She works together with them. All of them are part of, this cult, this secret government behind the government. This is why they're given access to the NSA, to mirror your phones, mirror your laptops, watch and control and monitor your finances. And I'm not even going to go on too further with all of that because a lot of you have been targeted and you're already aware of this all over the country. And the thing about it is you're not getting any justice because the government has gotten corrupt to the point of no return. It's Rome falling right now. Do you understand me? Rome is falling right now. So they're still trying to do what little bit they can do because they put all their eggs in one basket. Now, really quick, I just want to say something really quick. To all of, this is just to counter a lot of negativity that I know we hear about low vibrational men that don't deserve anything, that this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. And if a man is not making 6 figures or more, he's worthless. I want to give a salute very quickly. I just want to give a quick salute to all of the hardworking men, blue collar men out there that bust their ass every day, that may not have a Cadillac with gangster white walls and gangster lean digging in the scene. You know what I'm talking about. I want to give a shout out really quick to all of the hard working men that work blue collar jobs out there and show up for their families every day, that don't have a whole bunch of money, but they do the right things with their money. And I'm going to tell you why real quick, and don't laugh at me. Child, when my container got delivered to my house, babe, I helped unload my container because, my stuff is in there. And I'm like, I don't want this to break. I don't want that to break. But I didn't have to move no furniture, but I helped move some boxes and things I was overprotective of. But, child, I could not move my arms and legs on my body after everything was unloaded. And when I tell you, they paid somebody to also have the truck driver act like he couldn't get close enough to my house. So the guys I hired to move all my furniture and boxes into my home, they had to walk from my container a distance to my house, just like when I left Georgia to move things from my storage. Because every step I take, Francis Severin, Foto, Shaquana Denson, and their crew, because they work for the government and they mirror my phone, they bribe people with money and they pay them to make every single thing I do an obstacle. So those strong men, okay, that barely make any money, they had to carry all of my things, and I helped, into my home. But when I seen all that hard work they had to do, and I helped do it, and I couldn't move my body the next day at all whatsoever, child, I give a salute to all of the hard working men. I think you all deserve all the respect in the world. There are jobs that somebody has to do in the world. Everybody's not going to have no 6-figure job. And I want to take my hat off, to any blue collar men that work those blue collar jobs, they got to get their hands dirty. Those men work very, very hard. And I paid them more than what we agreed because my conscience would not allow me to pay them what they agreed to, after the way they got out there and they worked and all the heavy lifting that they did. And I learned that my ass belongs in the kitchen. Child, that's serious work. Anybody that unloads containers or works as a mover for a living, moving furniture, washers, dryers, and all that kind of stuff, baby, QUAN Yin belong in the kitchen, okay? I'm a woman, God damn it, and my place is the kitchen, damn it. Laugh with me, women. Laugh with me. I did that shit for one day with them because, moving some of my stuff, and I had to learn real quick. My ass belong in the kitchen, and I can cook too. God damn it, and I'll do it. Damn it. But look, what James say in Good Times? The bedroom and the kitchen, Florida. The bedroom and the kitchen. God damn it. After unloading that goddamn container, anybody that work hard like that every day for a living, bitch, I'll cook your meals for you. Child, my ass don't belong unloading, packing, and doing nothing with nothing. My ass belong in the kitchen like James Evans said, goddammit. Yes, I can cook and I can keep a clean house. Yes, I know how to handle I'll do a garden. I'll grow tomatoes and I'll do some greens. I ain't a lazy woman, but my ass belong in the kitchen. People be like, no, women and men do the, fuck you. Fuck you. Women and men can do the same. Don't get me wrong. If women need to step up to the plate and do certain jobs, hey, it is what it is. You got to be a truck driver. You got to be a construction worker to feed your family. You step up to the plate and do what you got to do. But if you don't have to do it, I'm just saying. after helping unload, I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie and say I unloaded that damn container. I helped. I did my little whatever I thought I was doing. But after moving them boxes from inside my compound to inside my house, but the heavy stuff they moved for me. Yeah, I learned real quick. My ass is a woman for the kitchen. The hell with whatever the hell you talking. You know, yeah, I'm still a feminist, but I belong in the kitchen. The hell with y'all. Never again. All right, so collective, I'm going to go ahead and pull some energy for you guys. Yeah. So I told you all things slow down, and I pulled cards, of course. They're just trying to slow me down from, my calling, but this is how you have to approach life, and understand life is not a destination. I want to give somebody encouragement. You're not in a rush to get nowhere, accomplish nothing, or do nothing. Do you understand me? This life is shit. The whole journey of your life, this life is nothing but a pinball machine that you up inside of. And your whole purpose for all of the little things in that pinball machine you bump into, everything is about your own inner self-development. Your whole entire life is about your own building of your character, developing of your spirituality, and transforming your soul into what it's supposed to be through the realizations you need. That's the only thing you're here for. You're not here to leave no legacy of nothing, to build nothing, to make sure nothing. It's I remember I was reading about these monks in the Tibetan Book of the Dead years ago, and they were talking about their perspective as they move through life, almost like in a way where aimlessly, in some aimless energy, almost like you're sitting on a bus or a train by a window and you're the observer and you're just relaxing and you're observing everything from that window. You're supposed to move through life, still working, still doing the things that you do, but don't worry about a destination or getting anywhere quick. Just stay in alignment and everything will unfold in your path as it needs to. The more you're in alignment, the key is to stay focused and connected to God, not to try to speed forward and get frustrated when you reach a blockage like I did. Right now, I have water running out of the container on top of my house. The African homes, they have those water, you have your own water containers. Francis Severin Foto, he paid one of the locals here to pretend he was shoveling next door to me. And then he jumped on top of my roof and he punctured in 2 different places my container and ran. And I have water pouring out now. And then before that, they went and broke my electric meter. And they did this because after fussing a whole lot, I was able to clear my container. After all the bribing they did, their job is to slow me down. And their job is to pay money to anyone I come in contact with to delay every single step that I take. Because they're hoping that I will see my gift from God as a curse and I'll give up and want to walk away. But I'm here to stay, baby. I don't care what they do, what kind of obstacle they create for me. Yes, I'll lose money because of what they did to me. Even when I bought my house here in Africa, they blocked me from my wire transfer and I had to waste money flying all the way to America so I could physically walk into a bank and stand over them and make sure my wire transfer went through and fly back to Africa. I had to do all that because of this cult that's been on my ass. Everything that I do, they create an obstacle for. And if they can't do that, they'll come right into my house, right up to my door and try to come inside my house or break my electric or break my water. This is because my calling is strong and my calling is high. You understand? And they're hoping that, she don't like having to lose money. I don't give a fuck about losing money. I don't care about it. You don't think that the God that I serve, that how I define God, my alignment with the universe. You don't think I have faith that any money I lose, any resources that I lose due to what these people are doing because of my calling, if I stay in alignment and stay focused and don't shake because of fear, that that money won't be replenished, that it's not going to be returned back to me, that it's not going to come in the form of someone helping me or some other kind of abundance coming to me. I'm never worried about what's going out my pocket and what I'm losing. I'm not watching my money. I'm not watching my money. I'm watching God. I watch God by staying in alignment, staying in love. I'm not looking for revenge on nobody. I'm not going into anger. I'm staying focused and moving forward like the monks that I read about in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. They said, as these monks move forward, you're supposed to be in a type of an energy where you have things that you have to do every day to take care of yourself, to eat, to shelter yourself from the cold, work, clean, and you approach every task the best you can, but not in any kind of fear. If there are obstacles that are created or blockages placed in your way, you just do the best you can. And whatever goes through, it goes through. Whatever doesn't go through, it doesn't go through. About your character development while you're moving forward in life. And that's it. Everything is internal. All of the distractions, all of the delays, delay where? Where am I going? Where am I going that I'm worried about being delayed? There is no delay for me. I don't have a end goal. I'm just going to stay in my calling until I leave this earth, regardless of where I am or how I'm doing it, period. I'm keeping my focus in front of me instead of what these people are doing around me. The government, like I said, your government in the United States right now, they have they're allowing criminals, and I've just exposed my two criminals that are attached to the cult that's been trying to sacrifice me. I just want to let some of you all know, just stay focused and your needs from day to day will be met. Don't worry about anything that you lose, okay? Just the goal is to keep your mind focused, because the battle is over your mind, to put you in a state of fear. Because I've had these people come right inside my compound to my door, and now they've messed up my electric and my water. This just happened today. But I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to continue to move forward, and I'll just have to get it repaired and just keep moving forward. And if I can't get it repaired, I just can't get it repaired. It'll be what it is. You understand? I want you to understand, right now, the world is different. If you're a targeted person that is being targeted by the wealth class who has used the energy of divine people to become wealthy, they still have a lot of money left over that they're able to utilize to chase you down, to stalk you, and to bother you. And you can flee to Thailand. You can flee to Ghana, okay? You can flee to Kenya. You can flee to any country in the world, anywhere you want to go, Bangladesh, anywhere. It does not matter where you go. These people have the money. If they're targeting you because they're trying to destiny swap with you, they're trying to get your light and energy because they see their system unraveling and they need your light to complete their rituals. But we've awakened to our own power. But the only way to access your power is to not be distracted by all the money they have to create obstacles for you. Just keep your mind focused on God, however you define God. God can be you being in alignment, you not becoming resentful, angry, and bitter, but staying in the energy of love and focus so that you can get your intuitive download on how to move and what to do next, and stay out of the anger of bitterness and anger. Because that's when doors will open up. That's when your money will be replenished. That's when anything that's being done against you is going to be balanced out for you. Right now, I have people doing stuff and working on me in real time right now, and I'm not bitter about it. I'm not angry about it. It just solidifies and confirms who I am and what I am for me. Because nobody can be this pressed about destiny swapping with me unless I'm golden. Do you understand? each one of you out there that are being oppressed right now with energy weapons, which with blockages financially, with witchcraft day and night, with being gang stalked, it's because you're golden. They want to distract you from yourself. These are archons in human vessels. They want to distract you from going within because your power is inside of you and you can use it. You understand? Just stay focused. They're going to be doing things close up. You see the thing about, I posted something. I heard that right now they're canceling people's passports. I heard that right now for some people, they are going online and they're claiming passports are being reported lost and stolen, and it's being reported. I believe it's being reported by people that woke up, that were being gang stalked and targeted, that were making preparations to leave America. Be careful if you plan on moving or traveling or doing anything. Check your passport before you leave to make sure someone did not report it stolen or lost or anything. If you're a person that a wealthy person that's a part of a cult had targeted for gang stalking because you were their sacrifice, or they wanted to keep you trapped somewhere and you break free, they're keeping track of you wherever you go. And they may want to, yes, working on what? A King of Pentacles is working on what? A Cancer. What's going on? Or is this someone in a vehicle? What are they doing? What they doing right now? Okay, something that was not fair. Yeah. Trying to hold me back. Excuse me, y'all. Give me a second. I'm sorry. They got their fingers in my back. They wanted to tell me something. The devil reversed. Good. Okay. Yeah. If somebody's getting unstuck, the person they made an offer to. Yeah. So, like I said, if you have been targeted in your home, in your neighborhood, in your community, your finances, there are specific, I know who my people are that have been monitoring, engaging your light, the light of God inside of you that they want to use for rituals. So because you are their investment, if you're trying to organize or look into relocating outside of their grasp, or somewhere where it's a little more difficult to do the gang stalking, like even though they pay people to do things to me here, they cannot execute gang stalking on the level they could do it in America. Because where I'm at, these people, they don't speak English like that, and they don't understand gang stalking. You can pay them to do little things here and there, a few people, but they don't understand gang stalking. They don't get it. So it's like they don't get it. You understand? So it's hard for them to really get that gang stalking thing going. You understand? Like in America, they can understand gang stalking. They've been doing it for a very long time and they get it real quick. But if you go to a foreign country like Cambodia, in a certain area, you can pay people to do stuff to you, but they're not going to get how gang stalking works. They're not going to fully understand it. Okay. So I just want to encourage somebody really quick and be careful about the passports. If you're a person whose light they wanted to use, then chances are they are mirroring your phone and all your technology, and you're heavily surveillance. And you're going to see in a little while a lot more restrictions on money that you can carry out the country, transactions, bank transactions of cash out the country, because they're paying attention to anyone that wants to buy property now outside of the country. Like the 75 countries that Trump banned from America, now I would not be surprised if they try to impose some kind of financial bank restriction to make it difficult for you to even purchase a condo or a house outside of America. Every single day I'm seeing more and more restrictions. They're not going to do it in your face upright all at one time. They're going to just inch by inch squeeze and make things tighter and tighter. A little rule here about money on the plane, about cash, a little bank rule here about money transfers, a little rule here about this, that, and the other, a rule about filing taxes and being able to use your passport. They're going to, you don't see it, but they're slowly closing in on American citizens, because certain ones of you all have made the wealth class very wealthy with your energy and your ingenuity and your light and your ideas. You would not believe how many things have been stolen from you and from your energy. And now that so many of you have awakened and so many of you see it, the matrix for what it is, they don't want too many people leaving. So they're monitoring and tracking your money, your opportunities, jobs, your ability to move around. And if they see you starting to trying to organize to leave the country, they might try to close in on you like they did me. They actually tried to kill me when I tried to get out the country, like murder attempt. They tried to kill me. They literally tried to kill me when I tried to get out the country. Literally tried to kill me. All right, so like I said, anybody that's going through any form of targeting right now, gang stalking, or if someone is doing things to tie you, these people don't have, these contracts already ended, but they're just stubborn. That, whatever little bit of money they have left, they did not properly prepare. They did not properly prepare. They didn't save their money. They didn't have a plan B. Their whole plan was, oh, I'm just going to sacrifice a divine person and I'll get all your power. And when I get that, I'll use it to do magic and I'll become rich. That was their whole nursery school plan, because they have the mind of a child. They don't study. These are not scientists. These are low vibrational, low IQ having warlocks and witches that only know how to pop their pussy and bussy. That's it. They're not scientists. They don't have scientific minds. They don't study probabilities. They don't study or research other outside factors that could affect the overall outcome of whatever it is that they're trying to do. They don't take into fact character development, growth, evolution when they're making these plans on people's lives. They don't take into factor, what if this person heals? What if this person elevates? What if this person grows? What if this person comes into their full power? What if this person does some magic, wins the lottery? Anything. They don't count any outside factors. These are not chemists. Chemists have to take into factor temperature, growth, time factors, age, all kind of changes that can be caused by environment and other things. You understand? That's a scientific mind. And when you apply it to something you're trying to orchestrate with human beings, you have to approach it the way a chemist would approach creating a perfume or creating a shampoo in a laboratory. You have to take into factor how long a certain chemical agent properties will hold, the amount of time before it breaks down, how long a perfume can hold that scent, how temperature affects it, how time affects the chemical agents in something they're creating. All these other factors, when you're creating any chemical cleaning agent, perfume, shampoo, all of these factors have to be studied. And when you're trying to do something with people, right, you have to study the outside factors. How can time affect this person? And what outside factors could change the outcome that I'm seeking? These people planned and made plans on a lot of your lives the way narcissists think, as if you were a paper doll or as if you're an inanimate object. If they started targeting you when you were 27 years old, they planned for you to be in your 27-year-old mind for the rest of eternity. If these people started targeting you when you were 17 years old, they planned everything out as if you still have a 17-year-old mind, because they're stupid. They have a low IQ. They don't have a scientific mind. They don't take growth, character development into consideration. They don't take considerations. You understand? They think like a narcissist. Because I'm 17 or I'm 21, and this is the mind that I have right now, we'll be able to control this person using their trauma and using this. They don't take into what if this person heals? What if this person seeks out healing? What if they mature? What if they, through love, empathy, and compassion, spiritually awaken? You know, they don't take anything, because narcissists don't see you as a human being capable of feelings, emotions, someone capable of feeling pain physically and emotionally. A narcissist views you as an inanimate object. So why would you change the way you thought when you were 17 or 21? Why would your mindset change? Why wouldn't you still be broken and hurt by your mother or your father wounds, or trauma wounds due to poverty, due to sexual molestation, trauma due to emotional abuse, abandonment? Why would you change from that mindset that you could have been in at the age of 21? Why wouldn't you still be that person? You're not a human. I don't see you as a human. I see you as an object, a tool. So I'm going to plan my plans in the future to sacrifice your whole life, to lock you down in isolation so I can use your energy, because this is who you are for the rest of your life. No, they're idiots. They didn't count your growth, your evolution, your development. So right now their plans are all failing them because they didn't recognize you as a human that would grow spiritually, energetically, mentally, and emotionally. Okay? Because they're narcissists. Okay? What is the energy crowning this read? Let's go ahead and jump right in. Hi, collective. It's so good to see you all here. I'm very happy to see all of you. I can only imagine what you all are going through, because I know I'm not the only one being targeted. Most of the people that watch me because you're going through some kind of targeting by your government. And I told you your government is over, because the people that's targeting me, I went to the FBI in Georgia. I went to the FBI about Francis Severin Foso and about Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Southeast Atlanta, Georgia. I went to the FBI, and the FBI was trying to kill me. They were helping them. I went to the police when they sent somebody to follow me around and reported them to the police and showed evidence. And the police officer was trying to find a way to put me up into a psych ward. Oh, yes. Before I made a decision to leave, I went to a police officer. I had a woman following me around with a gun. I showed him a video of her following me in the car. And because the officer was in cahoots with those people, the officer told me, even with the evidence I showed him, he said, well, maybe he made up an excuse for her. He said, well, maybe she's delivering food for Uber Eats and she's just circling around trying to find where to deliver the food to or whatever. I said, officer, she screamed out of her window and she has a weapon she's trying to use on me. She's following me. And I just showed you a video of her doing that, 3 different videos. And the police officer said, well, how did you get away from her? I said, I crossed the street over there to get away from her and called the police. And then he was like, so you jaywalked. He said, so you jaywalked because you're about to get in trouble because you jaywalked. You see what I mean? This is your government right now. Yeah. And when I went to talk to the police sergeant of the Murrow Police Department in Georgia, the Murrow Police Department, I talked to a lieutenant there. He said, oh, maybe you're just having a psychotic break. Matter of fact, I think that I might have to have you locked up. I might have to. I was like, what? He said, yeah, I think maybe you're having a psychotic break. And I said, I just recorded your police officer threatening to write me a jaywalking ticket because I showed him a video of a woman following me with a gun. And he was like, well, I don't know. Well, you know what? I think you're having a psychotic break and I'm about to, and I recorded his ass. Yeah, but this is why I'm telling you to stay encouraged and to stay focused and keep your mind on God. However you define God, Allah, being in alignment, do not let fear overtake you. Do not allow fear to overtake you in these last days, the way things are. I know it's rough right now. Because they followed my ass all the way to goddamn Africa. I'm in East Africa. And they followed me all the way to my house here. Literally. But still, it's more difficult for these people to execute what they do overseas because they don't get gang stalking. They don't get it, how to do the gang stalking the right way. It's almost laughable. It's literally almost laughable. So either way. All right, what are the messages? What is the energy crowning this read, Holy Divine Spirit? And yeah, baby, I belong in the kitchen, honey. I'll be the first feminist woman to say that shit. Yep, I belong in the kitchen. Child, my body, I couldn't move for 2 days. And all I did was move a few boxes because they had some breakable things in them that I didn't want to get broken. I just moved a few boxes, child, and I said, damn this shit. I said, oh, I belong in the kitchen. Let's go. What is the energy crowning this read? Oh, my God. Judgment. Okay. Gratitude in reverse. Growth in reverse. Discipline in reverse, and judgment. So somebody could have made a judgment. Somebody could be under judgment because somebody is impulsive. Somebody literally they can't control their impulses. They literally can't control themselves. And the reason is they probably have a demonic attachment that's running the show. That's why they can't control themselves. See, it starts off with a lack of self-control. Sometimes you didn't get the ass whooping you needed as a child, or sometimes you might have been abused, for some people, sexually as a child. That can cause your root chakra to open up loosely in a way where you have an entity attachment and you don't have sexual control because of an entity attachment on your root or sacral chakra, sadly. It can affect people in different ways. Some people, it affects them where it causes them to be closed off and they can't feel intimacy. Okay? So what's this? Peace, worry, and fear in reverse. Somebody might be worried. Somebody might be worried because of your peace, because you're not afraid. Okay? Somebody might be worried because you don't operate out of fear. No matter what's done, you're still in the energy of peace. That worries them because someone wants you to be afraid. Okay? But what I'm saying is, discipline in reverse, the way a demonic spirit or an entity attachment that does not have any control, that will do anything, takes over a person is, it starts off with the person that does not have self-control over their carnal nature. That means they don't have control over their ego. They might have insecurities and self-esteem issues wherein they don't heal them. Instead, what they do is project onto other people. They don't know how to self-reflect, and accountability is in the land of far, far away, very distant from them. Okay, this is someone that might have learned how to do mental gymnastics to avoid accountability. Okay, then if you don't have control over your sexual energy and your sexual impulses, and you can't have control over your sexual energy if you don't have control over your mind. A person that does not have sexual discipline does not have a strong mind. If your brain shuts down, your erection goes down. If your brain shuts down, blood cannot flow to your clitoris. Do you understand? There is no sex without your brain. It's just limp organs, men and women. Do you understand it? So when we're talking about sexual control, it has to do with having a strong mind. And if you don't meditate and have a focused mind, meaning you got something to focus on. See, when you're a person that's positive and you're a person that's focused and you're doing things to build yourself and your energy is not chaotic and distorted, and you don't thrive off of drama because you're busy bettering yourself constantly. You're coming up with good ideas, good business ideas, and you're a prosperous, abundant person because that mind is always focused on how to better yourself in whatever aspect. You have control over your mind because where your thoughts go, energy flows. Okay, where the mind goes, energy flows. But when you're all over the place and you don't control where your energy is flowing to, then your energy is scattered. And when your energy is scattered, then you have a short attention span and you're easily distracted. Like a child, you're easily distracted like a 12-year-old boy, going through puberty. And because of that, you can't think clearly and you make poor decisions. Any man or woman with a strong mind can control their sexual energy by controlling what they're focusing on. And throughout the day, your mind should always be focused on something constructive, even if it's entertainment, even if it's something you're doing for fun. Like my father used to tell me, there is a time and a place for everything, but you have to have some kind of structure and you have to have some kind of discipline. I remember, I don't know if it was in the movie Malcolm X or if it was something I was reading or hearing about, but they were talking about in the Nation of Islam, they were talking about the men, how they should be, the young men, when they're training them up. They were telling them they should not be idle. They should be doing something, building something, working on something at all times throughout the day. I mean, of course, you have times you're entertaining stuff, but they were just, back in the day, for young men, they were saying if you're a young man and you are Islam and you're a part of the Nation of Islam, y'all know the one, in America, you know what I'm talking about. They were saying you should not be idle. A man should not be idle. A woman should not either, but you should not be just idle, standing around, idle, not doing anything. That you, with your mind and your strength and your energy, you should be able to come up with something you should be working toward or building. You shouldn't be, no one should be able to see you standing somewhere on a corner just looking idle, like you don't know where your life, what direction your life is headed in. You should look like you're about something. You should look like you're up to something. You're busy. You're working on something. You're building on something. Even when you don't have money. I guarantee you, if I'm homeless and I'm somewhere in a climate where I can grow something, in a place where I'm at, I'm going to start a garden. Or even if I have a home, but I'm completely flat broke. If I got a whole bunch of men in that home and there is no work and no employment, oh, baby, we're going to have the baddest garden in the neighborhood. I promise you. If we got the poorest house and there are no job opportunities, we are going to have the baddest garden in that whole community. Have everything grown. Oh, yeah, we can build out of wood. You see what I mean? You should not be idle. People are like, well, I don't have money to do nothing. You don't always need money to do something. That used to irritate the hell out of me. Back in the day when my child's father would try to use it as an excuse not to get my daughter. Well, I don't have no money to spend on her right now to get it for the. You don't know how to read a book? What is wrong with you? I sent coloring books and crayons over there, and I sent a bag of books. She needs to focus on her reading. Ain't nobody said you had to have money. Sit down and read to her. Open up that coloring book. Test her reading skills. Go for a walk in the park. What do you mean you don't have any money? That's what I'm talking about, an idle mind. People that lack structure in their thinking and their discipline, these would be people that are unfocused. And because of their lack of ability to focus, they can't be creative. And instead, they see other people manifesting things that have a disciplined, focused mind. And they see the outcome of that person and they become triggered and they become jealous because how did you get all that money? Or how did you manifest a house? How did you manifest such a beautiful environment? How did you manifest this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, and I'm still doing this, that, and the other, and I can't get it? Because you have an idle mind. You're not focusing and putting your energy into yourself. You're looking at other people's manifestations. Let me tell you, there have been times that I've built around homes that I've had beautiful things outside my landscape, how everything was designed and it looked expensive. It looked very nice and beautiful. And some of my enemies that I didn't know were enemies at the time would become triggered. Like, how did you? Because they would see the outcome, but they didn't know that most of the things I got were things that people in rich neighborhoods put out on the curb, and I took it home and I dusted it off. I sanded it. I painted it. I went to thrift stores and different places to get different items to decorate the outside of my home with. And I mean, it's so many different items and things that you can get put together and make. And if you put a little work into things, put a fresh coat of paint on things, you can use a tire there. If you have an eclectic personality, anything that you touch, you can make it look like $1,000,000, and people will become jealous and think, how do you afford all these nice things? And you're like, I got them for free. And they didn't look like that when I got it. These are things that I put my focus on. I put my time, I put my energy into. No one is giving me anything. I'm not spending money. What I'm spending is my energy focusing and using my creativity to create things of beauty, because I'm not watching other people. I'm only thinking of myself. So somebody doesn't have any gratitude. They're unhappy with their life. They're unhappy with what they have because they don't have the structure and the focus and the discipline to do the things to get the manifestations that they see in someone else's life. And because of this is why nothing is growing in their garden. Growth in the reverse. And this person could be under judgment right now because the decisions that they made could have led up to placing them under spiritual or physical judgment, or someone could have made a decision about something. All right, what are the messages? All right, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to go. Okay, somebody could be an older woman or an older man that could be a mentor, someone that could have been mentoring somebody. Okay, I have long road. Something could have been short-lived, or something could be coming to an end shortly. Okay, something could be a short distance, a short way. What's that? They want me to clarify something. What's the 4 of Wands? Someone that was being childish, that took very quick action in your neighborhood. Someone has clarity about it. Who's the Magician? Who's the Magician? Oh, a King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, someone that received an offer. Somebody got an offer to do something. Somebody was a 9 of Pentacles. Somebody was closed emotionally to this King of Pentacles reverse. Someone that would do anything for money. Okay. And now someone's having an ego death, or someone is changing something up because they don't know what direction to go with something. Somebody could have got a quick message. They could have gotten a quick message about an Emperor and Aries. Someone could have gotten a message about an Emperor, an Aries, bad news, or something. The magic spell work that was done didn't have any effect on somebody. Yeah. Okay. So somebody could be an older woman. I have marriage in the reverse. I have main female in the reverse, and good gentleman. Interesting. All right. So I don't know what we getting into here, but there's somebody in some energy that lacks discipline. They're not happy. They're not grateful to God. However you can define God, the universe, just gracious, grateful to have be in your right mind, grateful that you don't need someone to push you in a wheelchair or to feed you. You don't have to depend on people to do things for you. You're an able-bodied person. These are things you don't have to have. Okay, grateful you haven't gotten into a car accident yet that has restricted your freedom. Grateful that you don't need people to feed you every single day through some kind of tube or something. Just grateful that things that things that we take for granted, that people, billionaires, would pay $1 billion to have your good health. People just don't have any kind of gratitude at all. Some people, if I can't have everything, they're spoiled, entitled brats, is what they are. They are spoiled, entitled brats. That's what I'm picking up on. Someone that lacks discipline, that lacks gratitude, that refuses to grow. Just a spoiled, entitled brat energy. Who's this good woman? So there's an older man and an older woman here, and marriage in reverse, main female. I feel like I'm picking up on an older man and an older woman that might have had something to do with the marriage here. For a main female in reverse, okay, because you see the older man here, good gentleman, and the older woman. Who's this good lady? Clarify the good lady. Okay, this is supposed to be like a mentor. Someone's rejected someone's offer. The high priestess reverse, and then I have the empress. Someone could be a Libra. Someone could have Pisces in their chart and Libra in their chart. Somebody could be a high priestess in the reverse. Someone could be pregnant. Okay, so somebody has, let's clarify the Two of Cups. So somebody accepts that someone could have made an offer to an empress, but somebody could have rejected it for a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, somebody could have made an offer to someone for something, but they could have rejected their offer. Someone that reversed an ending with somebody. So somebody reversed an ending with somebody to make them some kind of an offer. Okay, what's long road in the reverse? This could be communication, or this could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Their offer was rejected because they couldn't backstab and betray somebody. Justice is also Libra energy. Clarify this justice card, please, and thank you. Clarify this justice card. Someone that was celebrating with someone. This is a page of Pentacles. This could be someone rebuilding their life, or this could be just a younger person, or this could be someone that doesn't make a lot of money. Okay, someone couldn't backstab and betray someone. They made someone an offer. So this good lady might be this Empress energy, could be an older woman that could have made an offer to a younger person for something, and they rejected it. Maybe they wanted them to abuse power in some kind of way. Clarify that Strength card. The Emperor in reverse. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Someone's having a Tower right now. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So there might be an older masculine and an older woman here. Somebody might have tried to make an offer or a bribe or something to an older woman to do something. And it's like someone rejected an offer and someone else accepted an offer. So I don't know who these two older people are. What is this marriage? This could be about a partnership. Clarify this marriage in the reverse. Yeah, this was to partner up to create an illusion. Somebody wanted to partner up with someone to create an illusion, but somebody has moved on to calmer waters about something. Yeah, someone wanted to win at all costs, a Leo. So there's a Leo here that wanted to win at all costs, and she was offering some kind of partnership to maybe an older man and an older woman to do something, not directly, but through someone else, a Page of Pentacles. So this Leo was working with boots on the ground, an individual maybe that doesn't make a lot of money. And this Leo might have sent a message through a younger person that doesn't make a lot of money. They sent them to ask an older man and an older woman. This could be in your workplace. This could have something to do with some business, to make them an offer to partner up with them to do something against somebody. The older woman said no. The older man said yes. So this Leo might be a woman that maybe sexually seduced the older man, but maybe the older woman said no. Okay. Tell me about the main female in reverse. That might be this Leo energy. Okay, what is the energy crowning this read right now? So there could be a fire sign here, a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that could be having a Tower right now. So this has to do with someone making an offer to an older man and an older woman to do something through a middle person, boots on the ground. There's a middle person here, most likely a blue collar worker of some kind. Probably again someone that doesn't make a whole lot of money. So this could be in your workplace. This could have to do with some kind of business. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? I saw it. Clarify the obstacle right now. What is the obstacle, Holy Divine Spirit? The obstacle is the level of awareness that somebody has about this King of Pentacles operating behind the scenes, reversing and ending to create burdens for somebody. I knew it. Here, look, here it is right here, the level of awareness. Yeah. So the obstacle here is the Two of Swords reverse is talking about awareness. And the 10 of Wands, this has to do with causing you burdens and blockages. Okay. Somebody reversed an ending. I told you a lot of your contracts ended, and a lot of these people are supposed to be leaving you alone. The gang stalking contracts for a whole lot of you are over now because you made it to your North Node, and these people are wasting their time because a lot of you have healed. You're never going to go back into toxic relationships, family, friends, or otherwise, wherein people were taking your energy without you realizing how you worked spiritually. Okay. I know in the past, I didn't know how I worked spiritually. I didn't realize I was leaking energy all over the place. Even when I was much younger, raising my daughter, I got triggered so easily because I was always sensitive. And I didn't realize that my uncle had collaborated with my child's father, and they were paying him to do things to hurt me and to make co-parenting difficult so that I would leak energy so that they could harness my energy off my pain. It sounds crazy, but a lot of your gang stalking contracts in which there were people specifically placed in your life, if they were not family members, and their job was to create imbalances whereby they would energy harvest from you. And this is how they were collecting your energy. And a lot of your gang stalking contracts have ended because a lot of you have mastered your energy and you can see it now. You have clarity, perfect clarity of what's been going on all along. And somebody still wants to try to create burdens for you. Okay, they want to test and see if you mastered your energy or not. If they can get energy from you by doing things to you. But there's someone that is aware that someone reversed an ending after they were supposed to have left you alone. They reversed an ending, and it's this King of Pentacles right here, whoever this person is. Okay, and someone's aware. And that's the obstacle. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? Yeah, they told me to pull the people. Someone feels defeated. Someone in the recent past, they felt like they lost. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Okay. So in the recent past, this could be an Aries, okay? This could be an older masculine, or this could actually be an Aries, okay? Or any of the signs, sun, moon, or rising. This could be an older man or a woman. Someone felt like they lost, okay? Someone that could have been a part of something orchestrated against you, they felt defeated, like they lost. And I feel like that's because you've mastered your energy, okay, whoever I'm talking to. And what else about this Emperor? Tell me more about the situation with this Emperor energy here. So somebody became sad is what I'm hearing. They became sad because someone didn't want to celebrate with them anymore with the Three of Cups reversed, or it's like their celebrations ended. See, because they're gremlins. Don't make me show you the pictures again. These people are gremlins. They don't save money. They're stupid. They're very, very stupid. They're like, what was the Goodfellas? You remember in Goodfellas when they pulled off the big one? They pulled off the big one, and as soon as everybody got their money, all the dummies went out and bought big ticket items. They pulled off a big money heist, and like the next day, everybody came together at the club, and they walking in with brand new cars. They walking in with brand new cars, brand new fur coats, and all this stuff. Like dum dums. The boss was like, "What's wrong with you? Take this off. Take that car back. Do this. Do that." He was like, "Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? We just pulled off one of the biggest money heists in this town. So everybody went out and bought a Cadillac. Are you stupid? Do you understand?" It's almost like that's the energy these gremlins are in. They're stupid. They've been using a lot of your energy for a very long time, and just being able to spend it up, spend money, go on trips, party, throw money in the air, and do stupidity. And now they can't celebrate anymore because they feel like they lost. They feel like money has come to an end because you've awakened and you've broken yourself free of every spiritual contract that they tried to place on you, every isolation that they tried to place upon your life. And because of that, somebody could have rejected someone. I'm getting like somebody wanted someone to have sex. Someone could have wanted someone to sleep with them or have sex with them, and someone could have turned them down. Who's the Ace of Wands? Someone reverse a judgment. Someone that wanted to cause a balance to get a judgment reversed very quickly. Okay, or this is you that they wanted this to happen to. They were trying to orchestrate with the Knight of Pentacles reverse something to get a judgment reversed. This could be a court judgment over you in court. By the way, did anyone see the news story that I posted in Detroit of that judge that's going to jail? I posted a news story about a judge in Detroit that's going to jail because of some illegal things she was doing with guardianship in order to help people to steal in probate court people's real estate and people's wealth, their inheritance and money and stuff. Oh yes, go check it out. Yeah, but she's not the only judge. They need to get all of them. They need to get all of them. Shoot, half of the people in my collective probably been going through something where they've been trying to get a ruling of guardianship over you and say you're mentally ill after they did spell work and bribed places not to give you a job where you can afford to live. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody wanted to orchestrate an illusion. They wanted you to have sex with, oh my God. Okay. Whoever this Emperor energy is, and they don't have to be an Aries, they can be any sign. This is an older man that has been using your energy in a cult for a very long time. He wants to come toward you in the physical so that he can have sex with you and use your energy. But you're financially independent, and whoever you are, you don't need anything that you can't get for yourself. So he cannot come toward you in the physical. Whoever this Emperor energy is, because of that, with his ignorant ass, he thinks if I pay people money to sabotage you, if I pay people money to sabotage your job, to pop the tires on your car, to testing, everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me, working out for me, working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Hey, am I on? All right, I can see I am. Let me explain, Lucy. Plain in the do. Yeah, one day I'll get on here and dance for y'all. Not today. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is what happened. There is a masculine, an older man that is a part of a cult. This man gets paid buku money to siphon your energy, whether directly or by sending someone toward you that will catfish and date you, okay? In the past, whoever you dated in the past most likely they paid them or hired them to come toward you and date you to get your energy from you. Okay. No matter how, this could be 10 years ago, whatever. This energy has been in your life unbeknownst to you, or maybe you didn't know for quite some time. But they can't, whoever this emperor is, it's an older man. He cannot come toward you directly to have sex with you to get your energy because you're not in a life and death situation of desperation. You understand? So in his bird brain, he's thinking, what I need to do is I need to put you into a life or death situation where you're on your knees begging for help, about to starve or thirst to death, or you just, I have to put you into a situation of vulnerability so I can come rescue you and you'll give me sexual access to you. I know, who are you? Empress who? Empress High Priestess, I'm vomiting too. Oh, baby, all of us are vomiting, especially if you're a High Priestess. You're completely vomiting, okay? Vomit, 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 because this is disgusting. Whoever this older man is, okay, he is paying people all around you to sabotage you in every direction because he needs you to be like without food, without shelter, in some kind of situation where you feel scared, so you think someone's about to kill you and hurt you and harm you, and you don't have money for food, you don't have money for shelter, you feel scared, you're a woman alone or a woman alone with your children, and if he can just get you into that situation, he'll be able to come in and have sex with you. This is his way of getting your energy, but you're very strong. Whoever you are, you're strong, and your connection to God, however you define Allah or God, it's so powerful that all of your needs are provided. It comes in some source. Anything that you need, in some form, it's going to come to you. A door opens for you. A person comes to your aid, or you get unexpected money. Everything that you need always gets met. Okay? And he's trying to push you and back you into a corner so that it's like he wants to cut off all your resources, cut off all your utilities, so he can come knock at your door and you'll just, all right, let's go in the back room and open your legs and just give me your energy. He's trying to literally do a spiritual stick up. And he works for the wealth class. Understand, this man, he works for someone. The energy isn't really for him. That he wants to take your energy back to someone that's one of those wealthy elite, one of those elitists, someone from the wealth class that wants your energy. But since you have awakened and you know how to protect your womb, you know how to protect your sacral energy, and you've been protecting it by protecting what? Your emotional body. You have been protecting your emotional body, which is the gateway to your sacral energy, because your sacral chakra is governed by your emotional body, which means you have to guard your mind. You have to guard who you allow to speak to you, what you allow to register on your brain, what you read, what you listen to, what you look at. You have control over what enters into your mind because it can affect your emotions. So you're guarding your gates. And because you're doing that, they can no longer get your energy. Whoever this elitist is in the wealth class that has been using, probably since you were a child, your energy to do rituals with. And they won't let you go because they believe that they own you. So he's a middleman. And he's mad because he's going broke, because that is where he was getting his money from. He's waiting to get paid from them, but he doesn't get paid until either you have sex with him or you have sex with someone that he sends towards you. So he's stressed out right now because he cannot celebrate with you. Look, and you won't celebrate with anyone. The 3 of Cups reverse and the 9 of Swords. And the 2 of Cups is you. The 2 of Cups reverse is you rejecting all offers. These people are stupid. Somebody thinks that you 18 years old, or somebody thinks that you have the mind of an 18-year-old or something. Because this is how a narcissist thinks. A stupid narcissist with a low IQ, they honestly feel, believe, and think that you don't mature, that your mind doesn't expand, that you don't spiritually evolve and you don't grow, you don't learn lessons and complete cycles, because they don't. So they project their stupidity onto you. This is what he's working on right now. And he's stuck in a cycle working on it. With the world card in reverse, he just keeps doing things to you over and over and over and over again. Like, I got your water turned off. I paid somebody at the water company to accidentally come out and turn off your meter. Now will you open the door and let me come and have sex with you? This is disgusting. Do you know, sadly enough, in the olden days, or your great-great-grandmother's days, a lot of women ended up married to a lot of men because of these tactics? Because it was a man that refused to take no for an answer. How did you win grandma? How did you get grandma to marry you? Oh, oh man. Yeah, well, her father had died, so it was just her and her mama. And she tried to tell me no at first. But oh man, I sabotaged her. I would follow her to the well, and I would pay people to knock the water out her hand every single time she tried to, on her grandmother's farm. And I would every time, and they couldn't have no water, and I cut off and blocked the road, and I did this, and I wouldn't let up off of her. And finally, she decided to marry me. Yeah, believe it or not, back in the day, you think them men back then was any less ignorant? Do you think those men back then were any less ignorant than the ones today? It was probably worse. When a man was very, you don't tell me no. I said I like you, and we could do this the hard way or the easy way. It was the women getting that, not just men in jail. You could do it the hard way or the easy way. Now, either you accept me or I'm going to harass you and follow you all around the town. Because I see y'all don't got no man in your house. Child, this man with the reprobate mind is stuck in a cycle working every single day on a new way to block you. And unfortunately, whoever he is, he must have access because he works for the elite. He has the cooperation of government agencies. So clearly he has access to monitor every single thing that you do. So anything that you need to do that you can avoid typing into your cell phone or laptop, even if you could borrow someone's phone, don't go to the library. They got people watching there too. If you need to do something and make quick moves before they can cause you blockages, you might have to just ask someone, could you quickly Google something on their phone or computer, laptop, or something like that. But don't look anything up if it's important on your own phone. Because if this is your reading and someone is blocking every single thing that you do, all they're doing is mirroring your phone and watching whatever you're proceeding to do next. I'm going grocery shopping at the Kroger. Okay, they getting ready to go to Kroger. All right, so block the street over here. Quick, get so-and-so. This is what they do all goddamn day. Oh, and now we have to also create an option. Did they happen to mention what they're going to Kroger for? Quick. Look in their phone. Look in the messages. Did they make a shopping list so we can go and remove all them things from the shelf? Somebody's an idiot. Somebody is a goddamn idiot. This is what they're working on because they think eventually that you're going to open your legs for them because they bugged you so much and they blocked your way so much and they blocked you. I got your electric cut off. I got your phone blocked. You can't make phone calls. Now you're going to open your legs for me and let me have sex with you? Come on. I need my money. It's disgusting. Me personally, I'm sick of Earth. No offense to all of y'all motherfuckers. I'm sick of Earth. I'm sick of Earth. and these humans stuck in their carnal nature. Yes, I have love for you as a soul. I'm sad. I have compassion that you're stuck. That you're stuck and you have not awakened yet. I have a lot of compassion for your ass. You know, I feel bad for the plight of the dumbass human. Regardless of your race or culture, you're a soul that is stuck inside of a body that lacks awareness, you know, because you're in your carnal animal mind still. You're part God, you know, meaning your connection to your higher self, and part animal. Yeah, of course, your body is made and does all the same thing the animal does. Okay? You know, but I'm sick of y'all asses. I'm sick of the unawakened humans, even though I love y'all. It's like I'm sick of y'all and I love y'all at the same time. You know, it's like, oh my God, did I sign up for this? Did I really, really sign up to come here and be a part of this shit? You know, because it's what it is. It's shit. It's really shit. I don't desire to see anything else on earth. I don't care. If I want to see something, I can Google it. I don't care about going nowhere. Everywhere I go, it's the same souls, it's the same people playing the same tricks in the same low vibration, trying to get over on each other. There's no love. It's nothing but sociopaths. There's no empathy. There's no compassion for the fellow man. Everybody just trying to hurt and get over on the next person. And they're delighting in evil. And it's making me sick to my goddamn stomach. I don't want it to lower my vibration, but it's almost driving me into my own isolation. And I don't want to be that way, but it makes me icky and it makes me sick, and I want to take a spiritual bath every single day, because no matter what country I go to in the world, anywhere I go, every race, every culture, it's darkness over everybody, where no one has any kind of empathy and compassion, nothing but sociopaths that I'm going to get you before you get me. No one loves. There's no love. I wish I could just find 10 good people that are in the energy of love, create a neighborhood for us, a gated community, and lock everybody else out. I know I'm not the only one that feel that way. We're not supposed to do that. We here to spread out so that we could teach by example. But I wish I could just live in a gated community with 10 families, maybe 20 families that are in their North Node. Of course, no one's perfect, and everything won't be perfect all the time. But I would love to live in a community with nothing but people that are already in their North Node, and that's our community. I don't care what race you are. You just got to be in your North Node and operate out of love, empathy, and compassion for your fellow human being. That's it. And you want to know why I say that? Because the motherfuckers that are doing shit to me look just like me, goddammit. The people that are doing all these horrible things to me, they look just like me. The same race as me. Yes. I don't care what race you are. What I care about is your energetic signature that you carry. You understand? I care about your energetic signature. Are you of the highest vibration of love? Do you have empathy and compassion? Do you have a pure heart? Do you just want to exist and thrive and live in a spiritually healthy way? Do you wish to harm people, or do you want to live in harmony? That's it. That's an energetic signature. It's not a color. Because I promise you, everybody that's torturing and tormenting me right now, they the same race as me. People that grew up just like me. And it's not even people that are in dire need, like they don't have money or food. It's people that are just greedy. And some of them are in my own goddamn family. So I'm looking for energy signatures. Nastiness everywhere I look, everywhere I go. Clarify the 7 of Swords. Okay, somebody is sad about a theft. Somebody might have been making a plan, or someone could be making a plan to reverse an ending. Someone could be very emotional about something. Somebody could be a Libra, or this could be about an injustice. Clarify that justice in a reverse card. What's that? An injustice someone orchestrated that they're aware of. So, excuse me. So there's somebody here. It looks like somebody here that maybe wanted to reverse an ending with somebody. There's somebody that's aware of what's being done to you. There's someone that knows the people that are doing these things to you. Okay. They know these people are orchestrating these things against you. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Somebody can't defend something. Yeah, there's something here that somebody feels like they can't defend. Okay, what is that, Holy Spirit? What are we? Okay. Uh somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody can't move something forward. Something's being balanced with the Temperance card. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could be getting fired. Or someone's not working with someone because somebody right now can't defend what someone did. Someone that attacked you. Okay, someone that attacked you. Okay, somebody got clarity. Someone that just attacked you could have got fired from their job because they can't defend their actions. Whatever somebody just did to somebody, there was no reason for it. Okay, most likely they got paid to do whatever they did, but you didn't do anything wrong to anybody, and they can't defend their actions. Okay, let me get my other cards. Because we're gonna keep on going with this. Because I haven't been on here in a minute. They wanted me to pull. What's this? Some names. They told me to pull names. Give me a second. Let me grab my other cards. Child. Ooh, child, if you only knew. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Woo. All right, y'all said to pull energies. Y'all told me to pull the names, right? Okay. I'm still setting up, y'all. I know y'all can see it's starting to look different because now that my container has come, I have access to all of my things. So I can get set up the right way now. Y'all know I was just working off the other table before, but now I'm going to be able to do this the right way. All right, who are the energies that you wanted me to pull, Holy Divine Spirit? Who are the energies that y'all wanted me to pull? Child, when I tell you, my gang stalking followed me all the way to Africa. Followed me all the way here. I was good for like about a week. I had peace for the first week. They hadn't got situated yet. I'm talking about the second time I came because I had to leave and come back. Because the place I stayed, the guy they worked with my enemies to try to sacrifice me where I was staying at. The first place I broadcast from, they actually tried to sacrifice me over there. This is before I got my house. Some of y'all remember when I first came back online after being gone, I hadn't had my house yet. So I was living somewhere, and that person accepted an offer to try to sacrifice me, and they tried to. I was up in the mountains too, y'all. I was scared. But I survived. God protected me. And when I finally was able, still being harassed financially by what they were doing, I had one good week before they were able to make offers to my neighbors to start doing stuff to me. before they fully infiltrated, because it took them a while to really, really explain what they were trying to do to me over here, to the people that live around me. So when I first got my house out here, I had one good week of peace because no one knew who I was. I was very quiet, very discreet, and my gang stalking was, whoo, I was like, yes, thank you, God, finally. And then within a week, they were able to orchestrate something and get it started back up again with the locals here. And I just, so I rolled with the punches. And now every single person knows who I am here. Now every single I was hoping I was gonna move somewhere quiet. Nobody would know who I was. Y'all know I wear my I'll show y'all, I wear my little Nutella. I wear a head wrap. So I was like, I'ma finally have peace. I'ma finally have peace. I got my little hijab. It's called a Nutella, but I'm saying hijab so y'all know what I'm talking about, like the Muslims wear. But in Ethiopia, Nutella, the thing we wear on our head. Okay. But I'm sitting up here thinking I'ma finally have peace. I got my head wrap. Don't nobody know nothing about me. I ain't bothering nobody. Ain't nobody gonna pay me too much mind. I'm quiet, not gonna speak to nobody. I'm gonna go buy my fresh eggs over here and just make my omelets and be quiet. Ciao. After about a week, by week 2, every single person knew who I was. I can't walk out the door nowhere. They started doing little stuff at the stores I would buy my food at, because when they followed me out here, they went to every single store and stand within walking distance of where I live, and they showed them my picture, and they made them an offer to start doing little stuff to me. They got like everybody in this village, every single person in this village, to start doing little stuff. They started paying them to. But they had to tell them something, some lie. Like, oh, that was my girlfriend and she stole all my money. She emptied my bank account, and that's why I chased her out here. She's a prostitute. Anywhere that you go, they have to give a smear campaign to get the empathy of the people. Anywhere that you go when you're being targeted. Otherwise, some people might be like, no, you're weird. Why do you want me to hurt an innocent person? So if you're being targeted, what they do is they have to, if you're being targeted, what they do is they have to have a story to get people's emotions. You understand? They have to tell the people some kind of story to get them emotionally charged. So it'll be, I know the people that have been harassing me, this Francis Severin Foso from Cameroon, West Africa, that works together with the FBI in Atlanta, Georgia, Christine Sullivan, and a couple of other field office FBI agents there. They came out here and told the people around here that I took all his money and that I was his wife or girlfriend, and I emptied his bank account and ran off, and something. He made up some crazy story to get the people, and she's a prostitute and she stole all my money. This is the reason I'm after this lady, and you got somebody translating that to all the people that live in the village around me. And of course, look, she's pretty. Of course that story is true. Of course. Yeah, of course, look at her. She's pretty. You know what he's saying is the truth. We will beat her. We will beat her. We'll beat her for you. You're paying us money too? Oh, we're glad to take it. Ciao. Yeah, this is what they do. This is what they do. They follow you with a smear campaign. Your light triggers them. What are the messages? What are the energies you wanted me to pull, Holy Spirit? Yeah, I had one good week in his house, and now everybody in the whole community knows me. Every single person. And I'm here. Every single person now knows me. I might have to move again. I can't just be a hermit somewhere. Or I'll just make this my home base and I might have to move and rent somewhere else. I might have to just go to another country and just rent the cheapest thing I can find somewhere. So, like they're not gonna track me there too. Oh, you said that's happening to you too. Who's that? Divine Queen 2160. That you too? You've been moving, child. I'm gonna have to become a nomad. Expat nomad. They have a visa for nomad. I might have to literally just travel around. I'm gonna be the traveling tarot card reader. I have a home base. You know, I got my house here, and I might just have to travel, be a traveling tarot card reader, and just travel. Literally, I just might have to travel from country to country every few months. If that's what I have to do, you know, to get some kind of peace, I might have to just be the nomad traveling tarot card reader and just keep bouncing from country to country to country. I'm serious. I don't care. I'll live in a hut. I'll live in a different place anywhere. I don't care. I'll do it if I have to. Not going to India, no offense. What are the energies, Holy Spirit? What are the energies? And they got to lie about you. They can just make up any lie they want to make up about you, child. Somebody's initials could be K, O. Somebody might be an underage teen. This is someone on your child's mom side of the family. Okay. This is someone new coming towards you. Okay. Somebody could have the initials K or O in their name. Something could have to do with an underage teen, or maybe someone has a child that's an underage teen, or maybe something happened when someone was an underage teen. So there's somebody coming toward you, a new person that's a hidden enemy. Danger is headed your way. Okay. Prostitution. Oh my Lord. Family reunion. Oh God. What? Oh my God. Excuse me, guys. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. He or she got this person to work against you. Somebody's initials could be F like Frank or F like Frank. Somebody's initials could be F like Frank. All right, let's get it. So I have two cards for initials. One is K like Kevin, K O O, like Odera, and I have the initials F and F right here too. That came out. Someone could be an underage teen. I want to know what's going on with this underage teen energy. There could be, someone could be a prostitute. Somebody could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Somebody could be in your family. Somebody could have an air sign prostitute in their family that's an air sign. I don't know. We'll see. Who's the underage teen? Tell me about this underage teen. Okay. Someone could be a Gemini. Wow, double Gemini. So the Magician is Gemini energy. Okay. And the Lovers is also Gemini energy. Somebody is carrying a very heavy Gemini placement here. And it's so funny because Libra, Aquarius, Gemini also came out here. Okay. So I feel like someone has a Gemini in their family. Okay. Here. Sun, moon, or rising, possibly. Okay. This Gemini might have an underage teen, or someone could have a child that is an underage teen. Clarify, this is someone on your child's mom side of the family. Okay. Someone on someone's child's mom side of the family is heartbroken. Something could be risky. Somebody can't take a chance. Someone on someone's child's mom side of the family. Somebody might be Libra as well. And injustice could be happening very quickly. Clarify that Justice card in the reverse. Somebody doesn't see something. Is someone being drained? Is someone doing something to a child? Does the Gemini have a child? Because this is Gemini energy too. I'm getting Gemini energy 3 times. Gemini is the lovers, Gemini is the magician, and Gemini is the Two of Swords. All of these are Gemini cards. Someone has a Gemini child, or someone is a Gemini that has a child, and you don't see someone is draining your underage teen. Somebody's doing something to somebody's child. Oh no. Someone on someone's child's mom's side of the family. Somebody could be a Gemini sun, moon, or rising. Tell me about this person with the initials K and O. Tell me about this. They're trying to get away with doing this. All right, for somebody in my collective, listen up, okay? There's someone in your energy. They might have the letter K or O in their name. They're trying to, Seven of Swords, get away with draining your underage child's energy to balance something out. So this could be a warlock with the initials KO. They're doing something to use your underage child to drain their energy. Oh my God. On who's the child's mom? Clarify, who's this child's mom? The child's mom is doing this? The Eight of Pentacles, where your child's mom. So this is for a man. All right. This is for a masculine. There's a masculine that needs to hear a message. Your child's mom, or your child's mom and someone on her side of the family, they're draining your child. They're working together with a warlock with the initials K and O. And they're working together to drain your underage child spiritually. And they're waiting for something to happen very quickly with the Eight of Wands, with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, so that the World card, they could end the cycle. Oh my God. So somebody's child's mom is doing the magic on their own child. And they're doing it for someone with the initials KO, because they're going to use your underage child's energy to balance their situation. Clarify F, this person with the initials F, what's this about? The Queen of Wands reverse. Whoever this person is that has the initials F, maybe they got 2 F's in their name or something, or it's 2 people. Somebody could have kicked someone out their energy. Somebody is a prostitute. The Queen of Wands is a prostitute or someone with their legs open. It could be a man or a woman that might use their sexual energy in a low vibrational, low frequency way to manifest. Okay. The Queen of Wands is a prostitute energy. Okay. And what's the obstacle? Someone is aware. Okay. Someone is aware and they have clarity. They have clarity about what is this person aware about this prostitute? An air sign. Okay. They're aware about an air sign. They have communication. There could be some kind of communication here that some spell work backfired. They made a different decision because spell work backfired. It might be a thing where, so I'm picking up on maybe 2 warlocks here, okay? Some spell work that they did with the prostitute backfired. So they might be working together with a Gemini to drain their underage child, to use their child to do some magic with. Okay? There are 2 people here I'm picking up on doing magic. One could be have the initials K and O, and the other F might be in their name. This one was working with a prostitute, but the magic that they did backfired. So they're all working with a toxic mom that is allowing her underage daughter or son to be drained spiritually. And it's the mother that's actually doing the magic for them. This is sick. Tell me about this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me about this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They can't balance their own situation. Yeah, they're having money problems. And they can't stand on their own 2 feet. They're defenseless. So there's a Gemini in a very bad situation right now that feels defenseless, and they're doing spell work to drain their child's energy, to win at all costs, because they're not okay right now. Okay, this mother is not okay, and they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken that they have to do spell work on their own child. What's the Seven of Pentacles? They think it's a good idea to investment to do this, to balance their situation, because they feel like they're isolated, the Five of Pentacles, or someone kicked them out their energy. So they're the mother out here sacrificing her child. And she might be friends with these warlocks. There's a mother, it's a mother out here that is working with 2 warlocks right now to drain her underage teen. This is not a baby. This is an underage teenager. And the mother, because she feels defenseless, she feels stuck, she feels financially compromised, she's working with these 2 warlocks to drain her underage teen, and she's doing the spell work. Okay? This Gemini energy I'm picking up on. Sun, moon, or rising. Tell me about this family reunion energy. Oh, please tell me this is not someone in your family. What's this family reunion? Someone could be a water sign. Someone could have water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Who's this Knight of Cups? Someone in a mental imprisonment about the Five of Pentacles because they don't celebrate with these people anymore. They might have reversed an ending with someone from the past, but they only reversed an ending because they were trying to make something happen. It was for a specific purpose, but whatever they were trying, someone reversed an ending with someone from the past because they were trying to make something happen and they needed a certain dynamic to do that. But because they didn't get the results that they were expecting, they're stressed out right now. Okay. And who is that Queen of Cups with this family reunion energy? The Gemini. This Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and it could be anywhere. A Gemini placement can be anywhere in their family, or this could be a very two-faced person. This is someone in your family that's doing this with their underage child. Somebody in your family is doing this with an underage teenager. I'm hearing this teenager could be between 12 and 16. This could be like a preteen, like 12, 13, something like that. So somebody has somebody in their family with like a child around the age of 12 or 13, somewhere around there. And I don't know how they're draining them. I hope it's not what I think it is. Tell me about this hidden enemy, danger headed your way. Somebody stuck in a cycle. All right, who's this hidden enemy? All right, someone that didn't get what they expected, a Queen of Wands. Someone could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're moving forward with revealing what was being hidden. Okay, the Four of Wands reversed. Someone might be getting divorced from somebody. So there's somebody getting divorced or breaking up with somebody. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And they're coming towards somebody because they feel powerless, okay? And they feel like they're going to take a risk. They want to take a chance. Because the Two of Cups reverse, clarify the Two of Cups reverse. Because something got blocked and cut off. something they tried to do from the past. So they either cut somebody off from the past already, okay, or somebody cut them off, but communication is blocked between them and someone from the past right now, and they're desperate. So someone's about to come toward you, okay, but they're a hidden enemy. The Lover's reverse. This is somebody that you don't have a connection with, or if you had a connection with them in the past, you don't have one with them right now, okay. This could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, okay, Leo, or fire. Somebody could have a very strong Sagittarius or Leo placement in their chart, okay. This is someone that doesn't know how to regulate their emotions, and they can't move to calmer waters. Like they're losing it because their spell work backfired. And now they're in the Five of Pentacles. And they don't have money. They don't have any more disposable income. You know, they can't celebrate. The Page of Swords reverse. Someone could be closed emotionally. They might not know how to speak respectfully. They could have reversed an ending with someone that's closed emotionally, that doesn't know how to speak respectfully. So they could have been talking to someone that was very disrespectful, and they're closed emotionally because someone released something, a marriage or a contract, and let something go in the past. Someone that they were lovers with. They were in a contract. Someone had some kind of contract, like a spiritual sex contract with somebody. This is not a conventional marriage. Somebody was in some kind of a sex contract, spiritual marriage with somebody, but someone cut somebody off and they said something to them real disrespectful, and they cut them off because they got mad and frustrated when the spell work backfired. So they're not your friend. This is a hidden enemy, but they want to come toward you. So these are people that could have been attacking you that now want to come toward you. Possibly the masculine wants to come toward you right now because they got in a fight with whoever they were in this spiritual marriage sex contract, and they want to come toward you to see if they can balance the situation. But they're a hidden enemy. Yeah, they think you don't see them, or that you can't see it's because they can't move something forward. Like, this is how stupid these demons are. This is how dumb they are. They think that you can't feel them attacking you. Like they could be going ham with the death spells, trying to take you out. I mean, you can see the darkness in their eyes, their energy. They want you because you're full of God's light. They literally want you because of your light. You're not going to have all that light and be unintuitive. So clearly, you can see and read energy, right? So how can you sit up there and spiritually attack somebody and be doing death spell after death spell? They don't know that they look like zombies. They lack self-awareness of how dark and demonic they look. Meaning, under their eyes, you can see a darkness under the eyes. You ever seen somebody under full demonic oppression? What their eyes look like what it looks like underneath their eyes? Their eyes are drooping, and they have a darkness underneath of their eyes. In addition to the bags, it's just a certain darkness behind their eyes you can see. They carry a dark shadow, a dark, heavy, energetic shadow. It's demonic. It's like a person that stinks real bad that can't smell themselves. You understand? These people energetically stink. And this person that's been spiritually attacking you, and they're frustrated because every death spell they've thrown at you has backfired. They think because they lack self-awareness, you're not going to know that it was you throwing all those death spells on me, and you have the audacity, you goddamn walking demon, get the hell away from my door, to show up now in person. But demons have audacity. This is going to be bar 4 to my song. Them demons, they stay demon, they get demon to their death. Demons and diseases, let them demon till they die. Demons and audacity. Bar number 4. Empress, love. I hope you've been writing the song down, child, because when I finally finish it, we're going to start recording the video. These demons, they have audacity. They do. These demons have the audacity. That's how you know when someone is fully demonically possessed. Because they'll try to kill you, okay? And then show up at your door, hi, how you? And they just don't say nothing. They're hoping that you do all the talking. You're not happy to see me? Like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Get the hell away from my goddamn door before I cuss your ass out. Get away from my door in the name of Jesus right now. And then, throw your holy oil. I'm serious. A demon has so much audacity that they will do death spells on you through the vessel that they have taken over. And then they'll literally come to your door. It's not working. Can you open the door, please? Let me tell you, when they were harassing me over here doing these death spells, because they kept paying people in this community to do death spells on me, when the death spells weren't working, they wanted energetic contact with me. So they kept coming and ringing my bell, like literally ringing my bell, hoping I would open my gate, and they would throw magic at me when I opened my gate. Like, I never opened the gate because I already knew what it was, But I'm just saying, this is what they wanted to do. You understand? They were trying to get me to open up my gate. And I'm like, nobody should be knocking on my goddamn gate. Nobody should. Literally, they kept ringing my bell like I'm a dummy. Like, if we ring her bell, she'll open the door. When she opens the door, we'll throw the magic at her. And now I'm in the back peeking from my rooftop, over the fence, and I see they waiting with somebody standing in the back and to throw magic at me when I open up my damn gate. Child, I walked up there with a thing of my frankincense, and I sat it right at my door and smoked it and said some prayers and walked away from my gate, and they walked away. Child, I said, I'm going to smoke them out. I said, let me go burn some incense by my little gate door out here, and I'm going to just smoke them away. And they left real fast when I was burning that incense. I just said a few prayers. And then later on, when they cleared out, I went out there and I anointed my doorbell, and I said, they're going to break their finger. The next person that ring this bell going to break and sprain their finger when they touch this bell. And I anointed my bell. But I'm just saying, demons have audacity to literally come directly to you when what they try to do against you is not working. They will literally come up to you with audacity like it didn't work. That's how you know they demons. So you have a hidden enemy, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, a demon that wants to come toward you. You should get a stake or a silver bullet. That's what I'm going to tell you. You should get a stake or a silver bullet. Clarify, somebody might be sending someone else toward you too. This is someone new coming toward you. He or she got this person to work against you. So somebody might also be sending someone new toward you that you don't know, that someone has brainwashed against you. Tell me about this energy. Someone new coming towards you. Who's this new person coming towards you, and what is it? Who's sending them? Who's this new person coming toward you? Someone that has broken thinking. They lack accountability. Someone that they lack empathy and compassion in their thinking. Someone that's up at night stressing. This is someone with a broken mindset. The Four of Swords reversed. They don't process things correctly. They don't see things. Their perception is off. Their third eye is blocked. Okay, that Four of Swords reverse. The Strength card in a reverse. They might be coming towards you to try to abuse power, or they did already. Something was a bad investment. The Page of Swords. Somebody may have communicated about something destructive and reckless that was done, and someone kicked someone out their energy. Okay, so someone might be sending someone toward you to gaslight you about something that was done to you. That's what I'm feeling like. Someone is aware that you know about all the things that are being done to you by people, And this could be just someone that's a gaslighter that could be coming to, let's talk about what you think is happening to you. I think you might have a complaint because you're imagining that people are doing things to you or something like that. You imagine that when you came to our office, that somebody accepted bribe money to do something to you, or you imagine that someone is blocking your internet and phone or something like that. I feel like someone's coming toward you to gaslight you. Tell me about this new person coming toward you. People have been doing something destructive to you. A hierophant, yes. So this hierophant can represent someone that works in the government. The hierophant could be a police officer. The hierophant could be some kind of government official. The Four of Wands reverse. What's a Four of Wands reverse? Someone is heartbroken because someone could be in their family, or someone could have moved out of a house or separated from a community. Someone could have separated from a community. They might not have had the same energy for something as someone else. Something's not an equal give and take. So they're isolated themselves. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Okay. Somebody could also be a water sign. The Five of Pentacles, that could be isolated right now, that is not in the same energy that everyone else is in. They feel defeated or a Libra feels defeated. So I'm picking up on a Libra and a water sign right now. Somebody could have lost and they feel defeated. This could be someone that could have been trying to destiny swap with you, but someone's not in a mental imprisonment anymore. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Someone couldn't defend their actions against you. And who's this Two of Pentacles energy? Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Someone's in their thoughts about trying to balance the situation. Okay. Someone kicked someone out of their energy, and they're in their thoughts about trying to balance the situation. The Sun in reverse. Someone's not in a mental imprisonment anymore about things going in a certain way that they were expected to go in the past, about working together with other people. The Devil reverse. They don't care anymore. Okay. Clarify the Lovers. A Gemini. They could have kicked a lover, a partner, or a Gemini out of their energy. Yeah, they could have isolated them. So this is what I'm getting. There's a fire sign that wants to come toward you. That's a demon that couldn't kill you. So they want to show up in person, like you're not going to see the darkness in their shadow. There is a water sign that wants to come toward you to try to balance a situation. They could have been a part of something in the past, but they don't have the same energy for something, and they might want to balance the situation. That's welcome. Someone is trying to balance something. There is a Libra here I'm picking up on that feels defeated. It's some kind of destiny swap energy. Someone wanted to destiny swap with you in the past, but they're not in a mental imprisonment about it. It's like everybody is worn out. And then it's a new person that wants to come toward you. This could be a police officer, an investigator. This could be someone in the government. But that Hierophant is someone that might have some kind of government ties. And the new person, they want to gaslight you about what's been happening to you, okay? And let me tell you something. Do not let anyone gaslight you, period, okay? Unless it's coming with a big fat check. I'm just keeping it a buck, okay? I'm going to keep it real with you, collective, real quick. If you've been gang stalked, people been stealing your money, blocking your phones and doing all kind of shit, and filing reports, and you accuse the police of being a part and all that, if someone is coming to talk to you about what's been happening to you, don't even allow them to speak. The minute gaslighting starts, cut them off. because that's a way of energy harvesting. The minute someone tries to make you doubt what's been happening to you, let Kuan Yin reassure you, oh, it's happening to you, baby, because it's happening to me. 100, it's happening to you. You're not imagining it. They tried to kill me. Dude, I'm in East Africa right now from Atlanta, Georgia, because they tried to take my life and kill me. There and here. You're not imagining people blocking your phone. You're not imagining being followed. You're not imagining any of the things happening to you. It's very real. Okay? It's very real. If someone comes towards you from the government or any type of police or authority, that's what the Hierophant is, and they try to talk to you about this, if they're gaslighting you with $1 million check, listen to Kuan Yin, listen to me. If they're gaslighting you with $1 million check you could take to bank in cash, go ahead and let them say whatever fuck they got to say until that money reaches your account, okay? You go ahead and take that money. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You want to gaslight? You can gaslight away. Give me the fucking money. I'm going to get out of here. Yeah. But if they just come in to gaslight you and they not bringing you no money or no resources, slam the door in their face. You don't give them the time of day to say a motherfucking thing to you. And unless they are actually coming with money and receipts to help your situation but what I feel like this person's just coming to gaslight you. And if they're coming to gaslight you about anything that's been going on, slam the door in their face or cut off communication. I'm not even gonna, well, you filed a report with that. I know, but you're not taking me seriously. I don't have time. Nope, click. Matter of fact, don't even say I don't have time. In 2026, y'all don't have one bit of energy to waste on anybody playing in your face one bit. The minute you're not getting what you want, is just cut mid-conversation, mid-word, mid-vowel. That's how I carry myself. The minute I'm not getting what I need out of a conversation, or if someone's trying to do something to me or whatever, and you're not helping me and you're on some bullshit, I cut you off mid-syllable, mid-vowel, and just straight cut off the energy immediately. I don't play with anybody with my energy. My energy is the most precious thing in the world to me. Okay? Anything else, the devil reverse. Someone can't recover now. A Leo or someone feels powerless because something is being balanced right now. Yeah, how many times have we heard that mess? Something being balanced. Ciao. Ciao. Listen to me. Don't you let nobody gaslight you. Gaslighting will mess your energy up. Gaslighting will completely mess up your energy. It'll throw your whole energy field off. What it does is gaslighting throws your emotional body off. Yes, right there. Okay. They told me to grab these. Gaslighting throws off your emotional body. You understand? Y'all know what it feels like when somebody tries to make you, like the first time you ever been cheated on. When you went to whoever you was with, it's not somebody's baby. Like when you're younger and you're cheated on for the first time and you felt it in your gut and you brought it up to the woman or man that cheated on you were with, we're talking about when you're younger, young, teenager, early 20s, and the person gaslights you and tells you you're crazy and makes you feel like something's wrong with you. And then later on, you find out that you were exactly right. And what you felt in your spirit, which is actually your emotional body and your body reacting because you're a psychic, because you're a woman. All women are psychic to a certain level because you have to have intuition, of course, to feel the energy. You can sense the energy of the vibration, the different vibrations of the ways a baby would cry, because a baby can't communicate and speak to you and tell you what their wants and needs are. So as a mother, you learn how to read their energy. You know what each cry means, how loud it is, the vibration of the cry, the level, the frequency of the cry. You know the melody of every type of whine and sound and coo that your baby makes, because that's a psychic ability. Energetically, you're in tune. And when you're in tune, That shit don't go away. That shit don't go away when it comes to you in your marriage or relationship. That's the exact same intuitive ability that you can feel with your man. Your man, your man, your man. You know every energy, every sound he make. You can pick up on every frequency and the words that he speaks and how he says it and what words he leans into, the vibration, the tone. It don't disappear. All women have a certain level of psychic ability because we're intuitive, because we're nurturers. Okay, so when someone gaslights you, they're playing around with your emotional body. And the first time you're cheated on when you're younger, you know that feeling because the gaslight, you can feel it in your womb. Isn't it funny how, if you ever had your heart broke when you were younger and the first time you've really been cheated on and you really, really trusted somebody, uh, that first betrayal, you can feel it in your womb. It's like a feeling that you can't, it's indescribable. It's like the betrayal happens in your womb. Your energy, that's your sacral chakra, and it's governed by your emotional body. And you become paralyzed, and it's a weird feeling like you're paralyzed and suddenly weak. That's the feeling you feel when someone's gaslighting you. Between your solar plexus and sacral chakra, the discomfort is so strong. That discomfortable twisting of your energy in that area, you almost bend over because it feels so uncomfortable. Almost like you want to energetically throw up when someone's gaslighting you. That's that feeling I'm talking about. You don't doubt your body. Your body don't lie to you. Okay? You don't let nobody play in your energy as a full-grown woman that knows yourself. You don't let nobody gaslight you. And you don't feel guilty. Oh, you're a rude woman because you cut me off. No, bitch, I cut you off because I'm a grown-ass woman and I don't let people play in my energy. I'm too old and mature for that. You cut any man or woman off instantly that gets to playing with your money because your sacral chakra is your money-making chakra. And when you play with someone's emotions, like Smokey in Friday said, you playing with my money. And he couldn't see, he knew about the chakras. You already know that. Smokey in Fridays, y'all remember Ice Cube, the movie Fridays, when Big Worm, was it Big Worm? Or Smokey, I don't remember. I think it was Big Worm. He said, you playing with my emotions, you're playing with my money. And that's the exact truth. Your emotional body is your money-making chakra, the root and sacral chakra. That's how you make money, right? And when you play with somebody's emotions, you play with their money. What are the messages? What are the messages? Somebody might need to do an egg cleanse. If you don't know how you can Google it, it's very easy. Somebody is a Muslim. Someone is not seeing a situation clearly. Somebody might have or be this expression right now. I don't know who that is. Okay. All right. Somebody might be Muslim. It could be you or somebody you know. But someone needs to do an egg cleanse because you're not seeing a situation clearly. Because somebody might be setting you up. Mental health facility? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Somebody could have been chipped at birth during a surgery. Someone is only looking for a good time and not a long time. This is an apology. Somebody could be coming towards somebody. Somebody could be coming towards somebody in my collective. Y'all want me to pull a chakra card? Was that it? Okay. An aspect of someone's confidence might need to be healed, okay? They're telling me chakra card again, crown chakra, okay? An aspect of someone's confidence might need to be healed, okay? Whoever you are, you need to be careful. Whoever I'm talking to, you might need to do an egg cleanse. Somebody could have apologized to you, or someone might be coming toward you with an apology. You could be Muslim, or this person could be Muslim, but they could be apologizing because they're trying to get into your energy to set you up, though. because they're trying to set you up maybe to get into a mental health facility, because someone wants to get a disability check for you. You or that person, they could be a op. They could be someone that was chipped at birth during a surgery. This is someone that's coming toward you or you're connected to that's only looking for a good time and not a long time. Whoever I'm talking to, man or woman, you could be a man or woman, you're not seeing the situation clearly about this person coming toward you. I don't know if the Muslim is you or this person, but you're not seeing a situation clearly. You're not seeing this person clearly. They're setting you up. Clarify, they're setting you up. You need to do a cleanse. Cleanse. If you're a woman, cleanse your womb. If you're a man, cleanse your root and sacral chakra. You might have an entity attachment. Do a cleanse. Clarify, they are setting you up. Someone's trying to get you in a mental health facility. They've been offered a large amount of money to do it quickly. Okay, so somebody's going to try to put something into motion to happen very quickly so that they could quickly get you into a mental institution. Let me explain. I've picked up on a reading a while ago where in a community, a gang stalking Truman Show community, they were using energy weapons and doing death spells on collective. But there was a judge and there was a mental health evaluator that were on standby. The mental health evaluator was squatting in the person's neighborhood, and the judge was on standby because they had everybody in place, because the person they were attacking, they were hoping that they would come running out of their house claiming that people are doing death spells on them and using energy weapons on them at the same time, which they were doing that. So the mental health evaluator, who happened to be in the neighborhood, could quickly come out, record them, take a statement from them, and claim they're having a psychotic break. And they already would have a judge that's in alignment, ready to sign paperwork to have them committed to a psychiatric unit. They literally had it all set up. But whoever the person was a high priestess, and they already knew the game. So whatever they were going through with the death spells and the energy weapons, they stood their ground. They knew not to go screaming to people and asking for help, because this was the setup. The setup was to drive you out of your apartment or house in pain, or send you to the hospital claiming they're hitting me in the head with an energy weapon and doing death spells on me. Who? My neighbors. Which neighbor? What do you mean? How do you know that? All of my neighbors. All my neighbors are doing death spells on me, and someone is hitting me in the head with lasers. To the untrained eye, it looks like you're having a psychotic break. And if they could get you to come running out your home or go to the hospital while your skull is burning, they would be able to go ahead, take a statement, and then get a judge's order, a judge that's already in cahoots, to lock you up. So I don't know if that's what they're doing to you, but whoever you are, you're entertaining somebody. You're entertaining someone that was offered a 10 of Pentacles to put something into motion so something would happen very quickly and you'll end up in a mental institution. Okay? And this is someone that who apologized, or they're coming to apologize to you. This is happening right now in real time. So this is someone you might already be in communication with that could be draining your energy. What's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? So this might be a lover of yours or someone you're sleeping with. They could be stealing your energy. Yes. They could be a Scorpio. Clarify that death card. Clarify that death card. They're trying to balance the situation with a death because they don't want to let something go. They don't want to let something go, and they got fired or from a job, or people won't work with them. The moon, what is the moon? Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Someone can't balance the situation. Okay, they're no longer friends with someone or celebrating with someone. What's the Page of Cups? Someone made an offer and someone can't recover. Who's this Nine of Wands from Magic? Somebody can't recover from an offer that somebody made, a spiritual offer with magic. Someone can't recover. Who can't recover? Clarify that Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands reverse. Who's the Nine of Wands reverse that can't recover? The Ten of Swords. Someone could be a Leo or a fire sign. Who's that Nine of Swords that can't recover? Someone that was gaslighting someone. They could have a Pisces placement in their chart. This is someone with a very disrespectful mouth. This is someone that speaks very disrespectfully. Okay, that was very sad because they couldn't stand their ground. Someone might have rejected someone's offer. Oh, okay. So somebody needs to be careful of someone right now that's trying to set someone up. Someone that you're celebrating with. This could be a Scorpio. Somebody needs to be careful of a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, because they're trying to drain your energy. Somebody is trying to drain your energy. A Queen of Swords. Somebody could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. They could also have a Scorpio in their chart. They couldn't keep something hidden that they were trying to do. A Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they were working. There's a Knight of Pentacles here. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, what they were working on. A Hermit. So the Knight of Pentacles could be a Hermit, Hierophant energy that couldn't stand their ground or can't defend themselves. This person could have an addiction. Someone might have some kind of a sexual addiction or something. Clarify, someone has a sexual addiction or some kind of spirit on them. Like an incubus, succubus spirit or something. Their spell work backfired. Right now, someone's in their thought about taking very quick action to do what? Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify this Page of Swords. Okay, there might be an Aquarius here. Someone's thinking about reversing and ending with an Aquarius so that they can take action. Because something is over and they couldn't get away with something and they feel backstabbed and betrayed. So they're thinking of reversing and ending with an Aquarius because something's over. Something didn't work out the way they thought it was going to work out and they feel backstabbed and betrayed. So they want to reverse an ending with an Aquarius because they didn't get their wish fulfillment. And somebody has like a sex addiction or something, and someone's going to try to drain their energy because they're burdened right now. Somebody's going to try to drain someone's energy. Tell me about the Moon card. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me about the Moon card. The Devil reverse. Someone is heartbroken. Okay, this could be a water sign. It could be heartbroken. The Devil reverse. They're heartbroken about a Three of Cups. They were expecting to celebrate. The King of Cups. Someone could be a Pisces or a father figure. Okay. The Devil reverse. Somebody could have illuminated something. A Queen of Pentacles. Who's a King of Cups? Who's this King of Cups? Someone that's heartbroken because they didn't think right about something. What wasn't they thinking right about? Clarify this King of Cups. This could be a father figure or Pisces. They were not thinking right about either releasing something, sacrificing something. They were the wounded warrior. About releasing an air sign. Somebody was heartbroken. Somebody was troubled in their thoughts about releasing an air sign and making something happen very quickly. This is a father figure. It could be a Pisces. They felt backstabbed and betrayed. And there's another water sign here and a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo the lovers reverse, that are no longer partnering up because this is someone that they were working with at one time, but somebody's upset about, maybe somebody could be a Pisces father figure. Someone could be a younger fire sign, or someone could have gotten a message in secret to an Aquarius that could have caused a tower, that a contract was over or a marriage was over. The Hierophant reverse, they gave someone clarity. Somebody could have gotten a message in secret to an Aquarius that a contract was over. It's the Hierophant reverse. So somebody needs to be very careful here because they're not seeing a situation clearly right now. Who's the person that's not seeing the situation clearly? Someone that wants to reverse an ending with someone that they see as the sun. Okay, who is this person that wants to reverse an ending? Clarify someone that's not seeing a person clearly. Someone that couldn't get away with something, that was backstabbed and betrayed by a narcissist. Okay, a King of Pentacles reverse, that was trying to get a Judgment reverse. Okay, that released something that was a burden. This might be a mother figure. Okay, so either a water sign is not seeing something clearly about releasing someone that's a burden, or it's someone else. Someone could be a spiritual or religious leader, or someone could be a Taurus. Who's this Hierophant? The Wounded Warrior, the Hangman. Yeah, this person is overly emotional. They're overly emotional about, what is it? The King of Cups reverse. Yeah, the King of Cups reverse is someone that's overly emotional. Why are they overly emotional? Because of an Empress. This person's overly. So there's a Hierophant that is overly emotional about an Empress. Is this Hierophant the King of Cups Hermit energy? This might be all the same energy. This might be one person. So there could be a masculine out here that's a King of Cups, Hermit, Hierophant energy. Okay? And this person is overly emotional about an Empress. The Empress could be a Libra. The Empress could be a pregnant woman. Okay? Clarify who's the Empress. Clarify. Uh-oh. Somebody might be in danger. Y'all need to be careful. You might be in danger because somebody is not seeing a situation clearly. They're having a tower. Uh-oh. Is somebody in danger of somebody coming toward them and doing the most right now? Who is someone trying to put in a mental health facility? Clarify mental health facility. Who is someone trying to put into a mental health facility? This is a plan they're trying to get away with. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords to the Two of Wands. Clarify mental health facility. Someone that ended a conflict, the Four of Wands reverse. Someone that someone's not married to or in a relationship anymore, that they got clarity about. Oh. So this is somebody that someone was in a relationship with. And they're in a mental imprisonment right now about a divorce. And they're stuck in a cycle. Oh. Somebody is stuck in a lesson. And they had an ego death and they're not thinking right about something. What they're working on. They can't balance their situation. Someone might actually be unstable. Something about someone being single. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm getting another message here, y'all. There's an unstable There's an unstable man here. Like he's mentally unstable, I'm picking up on. Whoever this man is, things are not working out for him, right? And it's almost like he's not taking it well. He's not taking something well, and they might have to put him in a mental health facility. Someone's in a mental imprisonment about their stuff. Okay. So whoever this emperor energy is, they could have Aries in their chart. They could be showing up as a Hierophant, Hermit. They feel like they're supposed to be with a particular empress, and they're doing spell work, and they don't want to let something go, but their brain might be like on stuck, and they just keep orchestrating something. They're already aware that somebody else is not going to recover from what they did to someone. They know someone else is not coming back. Someone didn't get their wish fulfillment, which was to take over a high priestess. So it was someone's wish fulfillment to take over a high priestess, but they didn't get it. And they're having a tower. So someone's having a mental health crisis right now. Somebody is having a mental health crisis right now because they didn't get their wish fulfillment. They wanted to be able to take over Empress High Priestess, but they were unable to do that. And they're in some energy where they're stuck in a cycle just attacking you, and they can't stop. This person might end up in a mental health facility, or someone might need to put them in one. It's over, and they won't stop. You could be this hermit energy, and they're heartbroken. This man is the King of Cups. He's showing up as a hermit, Hierophant, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacle energy. He might be having a mental health crisis right now because he keeps on having exchanges with people trying to find another way to come at you. Oh my God. Everything he's doing is being illuminated, and he can't backstab and betray you, but he don't care. It's something like stuck in his brain, and he's just stuck on coming toward you, and he won't stop. Maybe that's why crown chakra is out here. Let me pull crown chakra. This man might be Muslim. Let me just pull crown chakra real quick. This man might be having some kind of breakdown or a meltdown or something. Let me see. Okay. This man might be having some kind of meltdown. Clarify. The color of the crown chakra is purple. The crown chakra, it governs, your mind, connected to your brain. It is the gateway to a higher, elevated spiritual way of living. Okay. The element of the crown chakra is thought. All right. Why is crown chakra out here, Holy Spirit? I think somebody's having mental issues. Somebody might need to meditate with the quartz. Why is crown chakra out here? Clarify crown chakra. Someone's crown chakra is blocked. They might need to do breath, yoga, meditation. Clarify crown chakra. Somebody needs to get some sleep. Get some damn sleep. Feelings of stagnant and meaninglessness. Someone might be dealing with some deep psychological problems. Rigid thoughts. There it is. Okay. Disassociation. Okay. It's, yeah, exactly what I thought it was. Somebody, yeah, somebody has been doing spell work on you and plotting on you so much that their sleep cycle is off. Like someone is really stuck. Like they haven't gotten enough sleep. And right now they're suffering from some form of disassociations, okay, which is a psychological manifestation of an imbalance in your crown chakra. They're having rigid thoughts about you. Okay, this is an overactive crown chakra. Rigid thoughts. Okay, this person is having deep psychological problems. They're having deep psychological problems, which is a psychological manifestation of an imbalance. This person is having feelings of stagnant and meaninglessness. Okay, again, psychological. All of these are psychological. So yeah, this person, they're stuck on you, even though everything is over. They're having some kind of psychological issues. They need to sleep. They need to sleep because their mind is going, and it's like they're losing it. This person has a blocked crown chakra. Yoga, meditation is what they need to do. Breath yoga. They need to meditate with the quartz, and then this person needs to get some sleep. Okay, overactive crown chakra. So whoever this person is, it's the masculine, this older masculine. He's done so much spell work on you. I mean, so much spell work on you, like probably chanting day and night, day and night, day and night, that it's now taken a psychological toll on him. And he's like moving around like a zombie right now. That's why I'm saying I'm a little concerned, because if this man is up around you, this might be the one I picked up on that's planning on literally coming toward you. Like, my death spells didn't work, so will you take an offer from me? You know, somebody is having a psychological issue right now, like between their own mind, the demonic possession, and the psychological issues and the brain damage from all the spell work and chanting they've been doing on you day and night. Somebody, their crown chakra is broken. I hope this man isn't physically up around you right now. Give me a final message, Holy Spirit. I hope this man is not around you physically right now, around your home. Yeah, someone couldn't backstab and betray you. Somebody could have Leo in their chart, and Libra and Leo here. Final message. This man might be having some severe and someone's trying to avoid a tower. Someone's having some severe psychological, because you're a high priestess, and these people keep taking quick action to do things against you. And they feel defeat. I missed y'all so much. I wasn't even going to come back on here until tomorrow because of all the things I literally have water running out of my, my water tank out here. It's water running, and them things are thick. Do you know how hard you have to hit it with a shovel to make a hole in it to make water run out? This man went up there and with all his might broke my water thing, so all my water would run out. But you think I'm worried about it? I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it one bit. I'll just go ahead. I'm going to buy me a ladder. And I'm going to see if it's something that I can repair and fix. And if it's not, I'm going to just have to pay and I know God is always going to replenish me. For every imbalance that's caused for me, I know it's going to be brought right back into balance. I'm not worried. I'm not fearful of anything that anybody does to me. I'm not worried about it. And y'all should not be either. I know people are doing stuff to you, but you do not have to fear. They can't touch you. They could break things all around you. They could do stuff to your vehicle. You know, they might break in your house. You know, they might come in your house to make you feel uncomfortable, unsafe. Their whole thing, they can't touch you. Listen to me. Believe me when I tell you this. They can't physically touch you. They can never physically touch you. All they can do is magic. And part of the magic is to weaken your defenses, your spiritual defenses. if they can cause fear. So, in order to cause fear or incite anger, they will break things around you that belong to you. They will cause you mishaps and inconveniences by touching the things around you, but they will never lay a finger on you. So let them break whatever they're going to break and do whatever they're going to do to you, but never become angry and never become fearful, because these are the two things that will disarm you spiritually and lower your auric field, so that the spell work, when they do it, will penetrate you and make your body sick, or the death spell will work on you, which it will never. But this is how witches and warlocks disarm you with fear and anger, by breaking things and coming into your home so you don't feel safe and invading your space. And it's all a boogity boogity act. It's like Halloween, boo. It's all one big act and charade. It's almost like once you reach a certain level spiritually, none of that bothers you. And it doesn't scare you either. There's more water in the earth. What, am I going to run out of water on earth? I can't walk somewhere and get water? I'm not worried about it. I'll get more water. It's okay. Okay, I'm inconvenienced for a little while. Okay, that's fine. But the thing is, these people are nothing but the man behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz. Anyone that's familiar with American culture and the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain was a frail little Mr. Burns type man that no one could see, but he had access to pull all the strings to make thunder and do harp and cause weather and create lights that come on and off and do all these amazing loud things, but nobody would know it was coming from him, because if they knew he was the puppet master, then it would get rid of the fear that these people had, that there was a great wizard of Oz. He was nothing but a magician. And a magician is what? An illusionist. These people want to create the illusion of fear inside of you, and it's a mind trick. And the mind fuck is to lower your defenses spiritually through anger or fear. And if you are well adapted and well spiritually developed, you can recognize it off the break. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Never be afraid, never feel fear, and never become angry. And I know it's not easy. Y'all have seen me become angry on here. It's a righteous anger. I'm not saying don't be human. If you have a moment, have your moment, but bring it back into balance quickly. Don't stay angry. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath. And now I understand what the Bible was talking about. When the Bible used to say, don't ever let the sun go down on your wrath, they letting you know that anger will spiritually disarm you and leave you vulnerable to spiritual attacks. Okay? That's wisdom. So, like I said, you are safe. I'm safe. All of us are safe. Things are going to be broken around us. The wizard is going to turn lights on and off and abuse power with the electric company. The Wizard of Oz is going to shake things and make noise around you. They're going to use harp to affect the weather. The wizard is going to bring you an eviction notice. The wizard is going to break things in your home. The wizard is going to break your locks. They're going to come in your home and move things around to gang stalk you and to make you feel like you don't have any privacy or control, and they could get to you if they want to. This is a wizard illusionist act. They can do all those things, but they can never lay a finger on you, because you're blessed, you're highly favored and protected. And as long as God, your connection to God is straight and stable, and I'm talking about Allah or God, however you define God, okay? No harm shall befall you. Just as long as you keep your peace of mind. Don't fear and don't become angry. Let them break whatever they're going to break. It doesn't matter. It can be replaced. These things have impermanence. With the Buddha mind, once you realize the impermanence of things, you can always get more water. You can always get more food. You can always find shelter. Yeah, sometimes you have nice things that you care about that you don't want broken, but you also have to practice detachment, okay? Detachment from your ego, detachment from materialistic things. It doesn't mean you can't have nice things and admire nice things, but what it means is you have nice things, but you're not attached to them to the point where if at any moment they're broken or stolen or removed from your life, it will shake you or rock your emotions in any way. You have to be able to live your life with a Buddhist type stable mind, in peace, in perfect peace and harmony, where, oh, I have nice things and I love my nice things. But if someone comes and breaks it or steals it, that's not going to change. That's not going to change my energy. I can easily detach my energy from whatever it was that I had. No big deal. It was just a couch. It was just a chair. It was just a pair of shoes. It's okay. That's fine. It's just a materialistic thing. These things are made up from things in the earth, and when they are broken back down, they're going to go back into the earth. All these materialistic things, they have impermanence. You know, the same way they came, the same way they'll leave. But my soul is here forever. Okay? And once we adapt that type of impermanence, understanding, and detachment, once we master detachment, we can live our life joyfully, without fear, in protection, peace, and love, and be okay with losing things. Okay? And you'll be safe because of it, because no one will be able to spiritually disarm you. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? Ooh. What is the final message? Somebody's planning on doing something childish again. Yeah, somebody's. Okay, oh, y'all want me to turn these cards around? They want me to play around a little here. Okay, somebody's getting ready to do something childish again. Someone's planning on, because they couldn't backstab and betray you, someone's planning on doing something childish. All right. You have to understand, these are nothing but demons. They're nothing but demons. They're demons in these people. Well, I'm going to break your mailbox. It's a demon. Oh, that last thing I did didn't bother you? I broke your window. That didn't bother you? Okay. I'm going to come back to your house tomorrow and I'm going to break your mailbox. When I was still in Georgia, I had a man ride by on a motorcycle and break my mailbox. And this was because I think he was a warlock, but they're trying to find my button. You understand? They'll do the dumbest thing. Let me see if I can break your window. Let me see if I can put something on your car, scratch your paint. This is why you have to master detachment. You have to master detachment when you're on this path. Final message, Holy Spirit. I see it as a war scar. You break something of mine, I might keep it as a war scar. I'm proud of that. That's evidence of who and what I am. If I wasn't nobody, I wouldn't have these broken things. You understand? It's evidence of who and what I am. All right? So the Page of Swords, this could be about communication, or someone could be an air sign. Final message, Holy Spirit, close this out. What is the final message? Okay. Okay, got it. Somebody might want to communicate with a high priest or a high priestess. This could be a water sign. They was not able to backstab and betray. They know you're a high priestess, and they know that you're aware that they were not able to backstab and betray someone. I don't know, this could be a fire sign, but this person I can't make it up. Child, I could barely get it out my mouth. Fire sign. Okay. So there's someone here that wants to get in contact with you. Okay. They already know you because you're a high priestess. You read that you're aware that they were unable to backstab and betray someone. So maybe you were aware that they were at odds with somebody. But somebody is having a tower right now, and they're going to get in contact with you. Okay. All right. This might, I don't know, this might be a good thing. What's the final message? So someone's going to get in contact with you. I'm talking to a man or a woman, high priest or high priestess. This could be a water sign that's going to get in contact with you. They already know you're aware of everything that's been going on because you're a high priest or high priestess. They know you've been following the energy and you know everything. And they're going to contact you. This has something to do with the fire sign. Okay. And there's a tower going on right now. All right. One final card to end this message. Give me one final card and we'll close this up. All right. Somebody's very unhappy about a message they might have gotten. This could have been someone in someone's family or someone broke up with, or someone in someone's community that could have been doing some work. Somebody might have seen something. Okay, yeah, somebody might have observed something. A Queen of Wands reverse, that couldn't plan something, so they reversed an ending to do something to you. It got illuminated. Okay, if somebody did something to you, someone knows. It already got illuminated. The sun. Someone saw this person. Someone saw what this person did to you. Someone might have bad karma or something because of that. Or someone could be an Aquarius. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There could be a Libra here. I don't know this Libra's or Empress Reverse's involvement. A Leo. There could be a Libra and Leo here that maybe offered someone some money to do something to you, to take action and do something to you. Okay. But nonetheless, somebody is aware, somebody saw what they did. Maybe someone drove this person out your neighborhood, because I have the Four of Wands reverse here, or someone is upset about someone either breaking up with someone or leaving a community, and they got someone to do something to you. There was a Leo and a Libra that was behind this, okay? And someone already got a message, okay? So I'm going to leave that right there. It's great to be back. I didn't want to stay gone for too long. I still have a million boxes to unpack, and now I have to get a ladder, and I have to figure out how to plug a hole. If anyone knows how to plug a hole in, y'all know those black water tanks, on those African homes, how we get our water is with those black water tanks. If anybody knows how you would plug a hole in one of those, put it in my comments. Send me a message. Because I need to go out and find a ladder, and I have to figure out how to plug this hole. Y'all know me. I'm going to try to do it myself first. Maybe the same way you can plug a tire. I don't know. Y'all know I'm going to work something. But if anybody does know, if you ever lived overseas or ever used one of these black water tanks and you know how to stop a hole, send me a message, email, or put it in my comments. Guys, I love you very much. I'll be back first thing tomorrow morning, y'all time anyway, to continue with my readings. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. All right, much love, guys. I'll be back later.